make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you.
All right, the vocals are mixed way too low in this little mashup that they made. But I was trying to find funny mashups for Christmas that are video game themed, but I didn't know, like, you know, it's very hard to think, like, what is the most thematically inappropriate game that someone has made a mashup of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You with, you know? But anyway, let's get all my things sorted out. Welcome to the final stream of the year. I said I was going to have a final stream of the year in like November, and then I didn't. And then I just kept streaming. And I think my brain is dissolving. You know, you can look at the progress that I've made in the game since I've come back from my Thanksgiving break, and I feel like I'm going very slowly, and there's probably a reason for that. But anyway, let's see. What I'm gonna do, you know what, I decided I was gonna do something fun today. I'm going to, I wonder if I can get my game and audio recording separately. Well, I don't care. I was basically going to record some trailer footage to make a little trailer, because I'm going to make a little devlog during my break, I think. And that'll be like the showcase for the game for now. But I won't have sound effects from the game in there, because I realized I want to still talk about other stuff. So let's get something actually, like, that I'm going to listen to. No. Let's do, I don't know, Dreaming Sarah is one that I haven't done in a while. Okay. I'll put that at like, yeah, 34%. That looks good. But okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now start a new game. Let's shake off the shader stutter. I don't want any shader stutter for my trailer. Oh wait, no. Actually, this isn't going to work anyway, because the frame rate's going to be significantly slower while streaming than if I was just recording otherwise. Also, I'm still getting this nasty... Oh yeah. I tried to like figure out, like, create a test example of all of my light issues, and they just don't exist here. Like, I can't get I can't reproduce the issue with just like generic meshes, because like I thought it was like, you know, something that's mostly parallel to the light, but at an angle like this, so that way there's like, you know, there's these little zigzag pixels that I thought would be sampled here, causing stripes down this way. But as you can plainly see, there are no stripes. And I don't know if it's like, and so I'm at kind of a loss as to what I'm actually doing wrong then. Actually, I guess what I can do, I can just straight up bring in chunk 85. So I'm going to bring that in. Let's do areas, world. So yeah, let's just bring this thing in. And it's just not an issue. Is it the rotation of this? Okay, that does affect the like pixel pattern, which I kind of don't think it should. Yeah, we can see like there. So wait, hang on. I'm gonna, oh right, it points the wrong way by default. For some reason they decided that light should point forward by default. Very strange. But okay, so this is what we're getting. What happens if I just rotate this? Okay, so I can get worse and worse striation just by doing that. How does it look relative to these? So like these flat surfaces, they're still fine. And you know, this also shows off the like my normal bias. So if I set this to 0, and then if I set my regular bias to 0, wherever that is. Oh, it's already 0. I'm just not making a very compelling case for myself, I guess. I'm just kind of an idiot. Like, how do I not have bias here? Oh, it's because I have reverse cull face on. Okay, so now we're getting where I was talking about. So like, let's get this thing to like, back to normal. Let's rotate it this way. So we're seeing a mix of zigzags. And if I rotate this back to that. So we see now what I was talking about yesterday or on Saturday with this type of aliasing where there's like sort of steps in the direction of the light. And that's now what the new normal bias system takes care of completely. So I can just put that to 1 and it's gone. Except for maybe very extreme situations. Like we can see a little bit of it like here. What I might need to do is like, I guess this doesn't really fix it. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's the other one that I was worried about. I don't know why it wasn't showing up. I was testing so much before. But okay, now we're getting it. So I think this is called either projective aliasing, or maybe that's just the fact that they're zigzagged. But what I'm... Let's see, but my problem is mostly the fact that they are here at all. Like, there's shadows here at all when there shouldn't be. There we go. For some reason I couldn't get this effect before. But yeah, and we can see it's based on the rotation of this light, which... I'm not a fan of the fact that the rotation of the light has any bearing on the direction of the shadows. I think it should be like... Well, I don't know what I would do here, because, you know, if... I wonder if I can just rotate the sun in my scene. Wait, I literally promised myself that I wasn't going to deal with this anymore, so I don't care. So that's going to be there for a while, because it's complicated to solve it. Alright, so let's go back to the actual game. Let's get some epic trailer footage. So we have all my cool things. Actually, I want his coat. Wait, what? I didn't give him that coat. Okay. I'll just have a tally of bugs, because I want to go through everything. This is fun. Alright, let's do a final playthrough. Oh, and here's on my to-do list where it says, officially not working on it anymore. Shadows and movement. I keep fiddling with them, and I'm not going to fiddle with them anymore. But okay. Bugs. Landlord thinks we've already traded codes. But okay, now I have this lovely floral pattern. So I'm basically just going to go through all of the things in the game, so... I wonder how much content that actually is. I won't dive through all the dialogue. I'm not even going to read the dialogue. Well, I guess I should. Most of the bugs in the game are probably dialogue bugs. Oh, right. Still no left stick button. So I need to finish all of the gamepad buttons. Let's put that down on the list. See, and I guess I'll use this time to sort of go over my thoughts on what the rest of the game needs, which is, I think the actual, like, base game is solid enough. Like, I still like, after all this time, I still enjoy, like, running and jumping around and stuff. So I think I'm basically, I would be comfortable releasing a game with the movement as it is. There's just no content. And there's, like, graphical issues that like, this area right now, well, one, there's supposed to be reflection probes in here. Like, it's supposed to not look like this in here. Oh, I just realized also, my world environments are still not working. so I think there's also reflection probes missing here, or not rendering properly, so let's put that down. Where did there's two guys in here? And I should probably not put that right over the player. Let's write that down as well. I think this is going to be like one bug every 5 seconds. So put item get text over player's head. Wait, why can I talk to him from his head? That should not be the case. And so there definitely needs to be sound effects, and also another bug, which is I think the player or the door should be visible from where the capacitor because basically it's weird that he knows that the door is open because the player can't see it, and also the player should be able to see the important plot thing that's happening. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop being concerned about these shadows. Like, look at this. That looks terrible. Like, the sun's there. These aren't even parallel to it. These are like half parallel to it. What a terrible fate. And yeah, here as well, there should be reflection probes. Like, there should not be so much light in here. Wait, did I completely skip over the dialogue without activating the medium? I don't know what that was. Also, I need a better mesh for the character's mother, because this doesn't look like anything. Or at least for like this phase, because she shouldn't know anything about her mother other than like vague gestures of like the face outline. So I should just make a custom mesh for that. And also I need a hologram shader and all that stuff. Wait, what is this? Why does this light in particular have a shadow? A million bugs a second. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't think I ever specified that these should have shadows. I'm just lucky they don't have such bad aliasing. And also this place needs to be just different. Like, it needs to actually just, like, look kind of cool, I think. Because I've realized there's basically two parts to a video game. There's gameplay, and then there's, like, cool stuff to look at. And if your game doesn't have cool stuff to look at, it better have, like, more gameplay. And so anything that doesn't directly facilitate one of those two things, or both of those things, should just be made to, you know, be good. And also there's nothing up here, I don't think. Oh, there's a little house overflown with dirt. Wait, I'm gonna check this. This is nonsense. So does this seriously... Yeah, this doesn't have any... Yeah, this is just the wrong ambient light in here. The reflection probes just... Did I set it wrong? Oh wait, the entire point... I forgot, I was supposed to go back to here. So I think that's something... Having him near the door and having this machine near the door will incentivize the player to actually talk to him, because I basically just forgot. And I'm the one who actually made the game, so that's not a good sign. Okay, so... I should shorten up this dialogue as well. I'm gonna write that down as well. Though it is sort of like... I may need to wait until I've actually made a draft, like multiple drafts of the entire script before I start cutting stuff. But like, I'm not paying attention to any of this. Okay, so basically all that was he said that I can go up the plateau, and he put it on my map. So here's Hideaway, where I've landed. Here's Plateau Town. Also, why does this have garbage frame rate? This is inexplicable. But it's like just the input. Like, if I do that, then suddenly it snaps to like... Suddenly it has great frame rate when it does that automatically, but like just pressing the analog stick, it's stuttering and jittering like crazy. Alright, another bug for the bug report. I'm tempted to just take that shortcut now that I've had it. Also, I don't know if the player will know that they can talk to him again for a tutorial. Maybe it was part of that? And I do think eventually I'm going to make it so that there's a pop-up for... I'm going to make it so that you can't save until you've actually activated the medium. Oh my god. Hang on. I see that aliasing there. I said I wasn't going to fix it, but I will fix it, because I think that's the... Yeah, that's this kind. That I can actually can fix. Oh, and this is the... Well, hopefully actual players will be more interested in the dialogue than I am. And hopefully they won't mind so much. It's infuriating now, because I can see all of these, like... It's like every single corner has aliasing for some reason. Like, look at that. Why is that there? Why is that little, like, dark line there? It's driving me crazy. There's not even shadows on either of the faces. Oh, wait, no. That's exactly what I was... Okay, so that is the same thing. Where it's, like, based on the pixels, or, like, the pixel resolution. I'll have to figure out a way of fixing this. Did I get the tutorial for actually attacking enemies, or did I just miss it? Yeah, it also feels like... It feels like I made it worse somehow. Like with this. Okay, so I'm gonna really have to get that normal offset thing working. I'll also do the quest for the clearing off the gate. Actually, let's add that to the list. I want it to be more clear that the... Oh. $112, So indicate where the pocket of enemies is. So basically, signpost to the player that they should climb up this thing somehow. Like, that'll be left as an exercise for the player. And then, like, kill the bad guys. And hopefully getting up here is an interesting challenge for the player, because it'll be the first time where they actually have to, like, pay attention to their stamina, or, like, pay attention to the slope of the terrain, because, like, there are ways of climbing up here, but you have to be, like, you have to, like, latch on in the right position. Like, to get up here from here, you could do like this. Maybe, yeah. Oh, and hopefully they notice the tutorial kid. I'll make him more obvious. I'll give him a more interesting something or other. So yeah, make him hard to miss. And then, very important thing, do I have any good coats? I think this is my best one. And I don't know if I want to still keep the non-portable wardrobes at all. Maybe just the one in the players. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. So basically, oh, weird. You can't... I forgot, you can't, When you select this, oh, the mouse does show up. Oh, and I can just click these now. That's a questionable design decision. Alright, let's actually put that down then. Alright, so what were the two bugs? Remove all wardrobes except where thematically relevant. Since we don't actually need them for mechanic, like, I don't actually need them to choose my code anymore. And then also, figure out mouse navigation for the pause menu. Because the fact that my mouse didn't show up here when I moved my mouse is concerning. I think it should probably just show up whenever I want. Because it used to be, I think it's because it's still, this menu, this little sub menu of the pause menu still thinks it's the one that manages the the player's mouse. But okay, so that's fine. You know, these guys aren't much of a threat now that I've made it so that you just have a gun at this point in the game. Like, I'm still really divided on whether or not I want to give the player the pistol this early, because I could just put the pistol somewhere else. Like, just straight up, like, in there or something. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just say that. Move the pistol somewhere else. In fact, I think a lot of the weapons I'd like, well, I already have for the wave shot. You can get it in 2 separate places on the plateau. So for the gun, I probably should just scatter a few of them around the valley. And I guess wherever I want, actually, since the player is supposed to have it early on, but I want them to at least, like, fight a few of these guys without it, because, I mean, what's the point of a combat system if all you do is... I wonder what else I could do to incentivize it. I know. Reduce ammo capacity. Reduce. And have upgrades. So, like, maybe by default, your pistol only holds like 20 rounds or something. See, I think it would go like 20, 50, 100, or something like that. Though I do like, well, I guess I'm also kind of split on the generous lock-on. I do like it as just sort of like a stun enemies near you button. Yeah, I think I just need to balance it again. Or rebalance it, because it is just way better to just shoot most enemies. Like, I could even just keep shooting him instead of, like, even letting him have any chance of hurting me. Oh yeah, I just realized at this point in the game, I kind of don't have a main objective anymore. Like, if we go to the map, I still need, I'll put that down as well, might as well. So I need my default journal icons. Because, like, I just need some little picture for tasks and things. Rather than just having a big fat, like, Godot JPEG stretched out horribly. Like, that's not very becoming of a finished product. Also, this guy. This guy should only get aggroed when the player enters this building, because he was like aggro. He was already shooting when I was like here. So I'll just add a custom awareness to him. And long-lasting bug. Man, this really is like one bug every 5 seconds. Because you can't shoot. You're not supposed to be able to shoot while you're climbing. Because, like, your hands are busy, obviously. It's already getting to be like afternoon in game. Wait, who is shooting at me? There's another one? That took a bit. I don't know why that took like 3 tries to do. I want my other coat. This one's pretty cool. Okay, so there's 2 ways to go to the plateau. One is the short way, and the obvious way, and the way that everyone's going to pick. And the other is this way, which is the one that the player is actually supposed to pick, because it gets you up to there, which gets you to meet the character Riley, who is sort of the driver of the plot around that thing. I mean, I guess the player could maybe just like roam around, and I can have a few different things pointing you in that direction. But just to be a good boy, nah, I won't do it. Yes, I will. Because I'm mostly trying to get footage for the game. And I should have more sideways buildings. It's fun climbing these, like, lopsided structures. I don't know if you can hear that dog just going absolutely nuts. But, Yeah, this is a dog-friendly apartment. There's also a guy, like, doing some maintenance, and I think there's, like... I think, like, the water heater for this apartment floor is, like, right next to my apartment. Wait, why did I put these like this? I'm an idiot. I don't even know what chunk this is. Like, a lot of this content, I haven't touched it in, like, since the very beginning, like, since I started this world area. I mean, I guess now it's actually been quite a while since I've touched any of the actual content, since it's been several weeks of just, what, fiddling with the day-night cycle, and that one specific side quest with the manor, which, honestly, I just gotta get that wrapped up. Because I think I've already spent more time on it than it's actually worth, because it's not really that relevant to the plot, but who knows. I haven't really done any other, like, non-trivial side quests other... Because, like, the other side quests are, like, clear out the gate or deliver a thing to another thing. Also, there's no gardens out here. What do they eat? Alright, and this chunk needs that fixed, so I'll put that in the pause menu thing. So what is this? Like 135 / 136. Gems misplaced, 136. And I also know I can already psychically predict another bug. So let's go into here, because I'm almost certain that this is still bugged. Look at that. This would make for a terrible trailer for the game. I should just compile all of the bugs instead of actually, like, doing a real trailer. Everywhere I look, I see shadow aliasing. Actually, what made me realize I should stop worrying about this was the fact that I looked at a character with pinstripes, like a pinstriped outfit, and I thought, that looks like shadow aliasing. They gotta turn up the bias. She's covered in stripes. Oh, interesting. The light switched to, now it's in continuous mode. I hadn't even looked at that, or hadn't even noticed that it changed. Because, you know, Saturday I switched it so that during the midday, to keep the bias or the aliasing from looking too noticeable, the light only updates its position every like 7 seconds. But now we can see there's a slight shimmering because the light is continuously moving. I'm glad that that's not like super obvious. I was worried it would be like really jarring as it gradually increased its update frequency. Because I know sometimes the shadows like changing movement is just like one of the most jarring things. Also, another bug that I haven't fixed, just a thing I haven't fixed. Add proper animation for kick plus shooting combo. Because basically, when you kick, you're supposed to be able to shoot right out of it, but the gun is like pointed sideways half the time. So I need just a proper animation where she like stops, plants her feet, aims the gun properly, and then fires. But still like very fast. Now that's gaming. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to compile every single bug and nitpick that I have of the game. And that's going to be the trailer. And I'll leave in, like, the commentary that I have. Though then I should probably, like, make the music not so loud. Because I would want, like, music on top of it, wouldn't I? That'll be a bug for the trailer. Our valuable lore. Let's do this then. And it looks like... Okay, so it's already been like 40 minutes of kinda gameplay. I don't know how much that would translate into for an actual player. Let's say since I'm kind of mashing through the dialogue, they might actually read it. But I'm also pausing every 5 seconds to spend like another 5 seconds or like 10 seconds writing down a bug that I find, so. Because I'm also trying to get a gauge of like how long a player would actually take to play the game. As it is now, so that way, because I think my target is probably like, I don't know, somewhere between like 6 and 10 hours of content, so not like super big, but also substantial. Yeah, I think I do need a period of just, I don't know, just compiling ideas and refreshing myself and not letting myself get bogged down by all of the technical things that I want to solve. Because I love solving technical problems. Like, I love doing things like fixing the shadow aliasing, because it's like there's an obvious correct answer, which is, does it jitter? Does it have these little stripes? You know, does it cause the stripes on the faces that are mostly perpendicular like that? Or mostly parallel? And I can just endlessly fiddle because I'm very good at coding. So I can always just dig through whatever I want to dig through and change whatever I want to change. And then the matter is just like actually solving the problem. Where for things like character design, one, there's no obvious correct answer. Like, is Jackie... I don't know, like, is Jackie feminine enough for how her character is written in the world that she's in? There's not really an answer for that because it's an opinion. And also, I'm still at the point with things like Blender where I struggle to use the tools, where, like, you know, there are points where I might accidentally mess up a mesh or mess up an animation and have to duplicate a bunch of work again. Uh-oh, I'm out of ammo. Okay, and Riley should try to get attention. So let's pause again, because that's another bug. 126. Riley should attract the player's attention with sound and animation. Alright, that seems good. Also, she should be in, like, a safe place. Because I know the player doesn't take damage here, but the player doesn't know that. So I'll add that as well. Why is there no music anymore? I mean, I guess it should be... Yeah, I guess it'll be low. I should probably just learn how to record music separately from the game. Also, hang on. Let's just turn this up a little bit, because I can barely hear anything. Maybe the sounds of footsteps and enemies getting hit. That'll be all of it, everything that I need. The auditory, or for the player's auditory experience. But okay, also... So put Riley in a safe space to talk, so that way the player doesn't get so confused. That was a little too loud. Okay, well, I'm completely screwed here. Wait, wasn't I supposed to, like, say something? There's literally, hang on, there's literally supposed to be, like, a mini game that starts from that. Like, it's supposed to tell you where the enemies are, and then mark it on your UI. Also, I'm pretty sure I saw some more aliasing on the ground. But I guess I should stop worrying about it. Do these guys respawn when I die, or reset when I die? What is this? Can I get up here? Can I? Up. Okay. Where's the other guy? So I have no bullets. This guy's just gonna... Okay. Oh good, I got them fighting each other, I think. Oh no, that one just killed the other one. It wasn't a fight at all. Okay, so I think this fight is too hard without the gun. So I think this is a great place to give the player a gun. So let's give the player a gun here. In fact, what if Riley gave the player a gun? But then that begs the question as to why Riley doesn't just shoot them herself, to which the answer is you are the main character of the video game, so therefore you get to do all the things. And there should probably be then ammo up here, because, yeah, this guy is not, Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. There we go. And he dropped a green coat, and I don't know if I want to go through the effort of getting it. Yeah, I need more like tilted plate, or like just, you know, just like weird piles of garbage like this. This is, I like climbing in this area. I think I need to get like wilder with the level design. Because there's a lot of other oh, this, okay, I'm glad I got this cook, because it's kind of a nice one. If the shadows weren't going nuts. Oh, I know what that is. That's depth issues. Like depth precision. Because it chooses like the far and end planes of the, how could I fix that? Ah, well, it's a minor issue. Oh yeah, I was supposed to talk to Riley after that. Maybe I should have her, like, come down and talk to the player if they... I mean, I guess I could just have it so that if you take down the enemies after talking to her, you automatically, like, teleport back to her and it plays it, or it enters dialogue again. That'd be okay. I'll put that. So, if you to Riley and take out the enemies, you're teleported back and re-enter dialogue. So that'll be basically on minigame success, send you back to her. Also, why is the player even coming up here? Did I remember to update the text of this? Okay, just exploring, I guess. And this is something where I still need to figure out a solution because the player can, in their settings, if they pull in, I might just make it so that they have like this render distance or something. Like maybe I'll just make it so that that's the minimum value. Well, no. Because there might actually be performance needs for this. Yeah, let's say that that's fine. But yeah, so I need to figure out a solution for that, because I don't know if... Because I do have now LODs that reduce the resolution of the meshes, and also they add seams, which is why there's a little seam in all these meshes, or distant terrain chunks. So I need to figure out if my target machine, which is just like my lousy Linux laptop, can run the game at a playable frame rate without killing the render distance and just like obliterating the sense of tone in the game. Because like the game already, you can already just completely turn off, like you can just make laughably garbage shadows, or you can disable the shadows entirely. Oh wait, that... Oh, I see. I don't think that works anymore. Does it? Yeah, that there's supposed to be an option to just turn off the shadows. But I'm happy to say that that is broken, so let's put that in our bugs. All right. Oh yeah, there's no controls menu. Oh wait, no, there is. Okay. So eventually I need to put a full key binding thing here. Do these even work? Hey, they do. I think. Yeah. Alright, now the game is unplayable. I want less blue and a little less green. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, I completely forgot what she said. I think she just said get the capacitors and like play the video game, and then there's cool stuff. So don't refund the video game just yet, players. That's basically what she's saying. The sun should be red there. I need to improve my sun shader, because the reason it's so bright now is because otherwise it gets smaller as it gets dimmer, and I can just do it right instead of doing that. But anyway, then we have this long walk. I'll put something in between here and there, because that's the important thing now. That's the next bit of video game. Do I still see? I still am catching a whiff. Yeah, look at that. There's just a little bit of aliasing still. I think I should just put this... I'll put that up a little bit. And I'll put this up a little bit as well. There we go. Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, wow. It's actually very interesting seeing the shadow of that thing cast all the way across that. That's honestly really cool. I mean, it does make the shadows all messed up on the player. That's actually weird. I may... I'm trying to understand how far the shadows can render. I guess that is 1,500 meters, which is the range of the shadows in the shadow range. Because I wasn't sure if it was, yeah, I wasn't sure if the angle could increase the range that the shadows could be rendered. Like, you know, because it has to render a square from the light to me, and that would include everything that's past us now. So, like, it might as well just render all the shadows over there, you know? But I think it works a little bit differently. Oh, I completely forgot to write the rest of that dialogue. So yeah. Oh. Because she's gonna get us something, but it, what? Oh, crap. I just realized pressing B in the pause menu exits dialogue. That's not good. Especially since a lot of these dialogues are designed so that all of the flags... Oh, yep. Yep, the dialogue wasn't complete. Okay, so that's a thing that needs fixing. And with the way I designed it, if you exit out of dialogue early, a lot of time... Actually, I'm going to change that as well. I don't like that behavior. If you exit out of dialogue early, a lot of the statuses are applied at the start of a block of dialogue. So that means that you can't see it again. So I'm just going to change that. So yeah, it should be that all stats are applied at the end. So that way all the dialogue can be repeated if the player accidentally exits out. Also, why did I put that so far away? I should have made a closer checkpoint. Oh wait, can't I buy supplies from her? I mean, I can if I had written the dialogue properly. Well, what the heck was that? I see what it is. If I slide into... Yeah, like the sun should look like that, like 10 minutes ago in real time. But okay, hopefully here. There we go. Wait, no. There we go, sort of. I think this is the right color. And let's see if the tutorial still comes up. Yep. And hopefully players understand what that button means. Because I try to make it so that buttons are always shown relative to other buttons, like all the face buttons. Like, it's easy to figure out which button to press because it's relative, even though it's like completely abstract. Wait, what gen... Oh. I aggroed enemies in the floor above me. Alright. Another bug. Well. I think I need... Oh yeah, this does cast shadows. Okay, and that looks okay. Oh, I think I know why it's slightly brighter in here than I remember. It's because I'm pretty sure the ambient light from outside is still affecting this place. That's okay. I think the pistol is mixed slightly too loud. I'll put that down as well. Pistol... Gunshot's too loud. It's also a bit too high-pitched, I think. It needs a bit more bass in it. Where do I go from here? Right, this level's just a mess. Like this little area here, I think. Mostly because there's no, like, ambient lighting in here. Or it's very flat, again. I mean, I guess it's not bad. Oh, here it's just awful. This looks terrible. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm probably going to make it so that when you enter the building, there's also a bunch of lights that are up here. Oh. And also these are a little too loud. Well, yeah, the lighting here is awful. I had a thing that I did with the gravity gun level where I just put a bunch of really huge lights everywhere that like encased the entire area with just subtle glow. And I think that added, or that helped a lot. Yuck, and that's gonna drive me insane. Why did the frame rate dip there? Because it's like, if I jump on a moving platform and the frame rate dies and then my input gets eaten, that's horrible. That's like the worst possible time for the frame rate to go down. So I'll have to figure out, I'll put that in the things there as well. Like, why does that one specific... Because I've had that happen multiple times with that specific object. And also there's missing textures here. Oh right, now I implemented crushing, so the player will die if they get under something. Where's that? Oh, it's under here. Nice. Why are there so many? There's so many enemies out here. Where did all these guys come from? I'm also realizing the emissive gem texture doesn't really jive with the new dynamic lighting, or with the new day-night cycle. Like it looks bad to just have like weird blue, like this, especially with no like glow on like neighboring entities. Yeah, that just looks very bad. Alright, so we have Dumb and Dumber over here who've just blown up this entire building. What do I do now? I guess I have one capacitor now. So this whole thing took about, what, 10 minutes of gameplay? I guess that's okay. Alright, so I need to implement sleeping soon. Because it's kind of dull to just be like out here. But I guess I'll test the day-night cycle. Let's see, let's just venture off into the darkness, because I'm pretty sure the gravity gun level is this way. Also, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make it so that the ambient light is 0, but there's a very subtle indirect light. Actually, I'll test that now, because that's something that I can just edit. So like we are in this day-night normal. Let's get indirect light color. I want this to be a very subtle, like, maybe very subtle blue-gray. Just a little bit. And then here, the ambient light color will be completely black. Do I like that? I don't think... Because then it's clear that it's like a light shining on the player and not like an ambient thing. Maybe a subtler combination of both, like a very, very subdued ambient light plus a darker indirect light. But so that way they'd still, because my issue was it was just so flat, but I still want it to feel dark without actually being impossible to see. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Just the tiniest amount. And then, yeah, these need to be like bluer, darker, greener. Maybe a little bit more. I guess that's okay. I see something in the distance. So the question is this video games? What is this? Also, it just suddenly got... Uh-oh. That's spooky. It just suddenly got impossible to... That scared me. That scared me half to death. What is this? What even is this? It's just like a rock. It's just like a rock arch. Why did I make this? This is terrifying. I don't want to be out here anymore. See, I think sleep should be something that I add to the game. Like, where am I even going? Weird, the glow doesn't seem to apply when there's a black background. Okay, well, big shocker. I've gotten lost in the desert, in the pitch black night, and I'm gonna die. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna add stars, because it is sort of completely unnatural, and that would at least slightly aid with navigation. But okay, I did manage to go all the way to the edge of the world. I don't think... Yeah, I just remembered. My map isn't going to tell me anything. Hang on, let's do... It's like 11:30 p.m. So it's like 5 in-game hours until... Okay, I'm gonna set the in-game time. Let's set the time to like 2 in the morning. So it's even darker now. Oh wait, there's just an inkling of light on the horizon. I can see it. Okay, and I think... I mean, it's still so dark. I should probably also make more transitions, because right now it goes directly from black to the dawn color, so it's clear that this is like just the colors of dawn with like low opacity. It should go to like a desaturated color and then up into the bright, vibrant colors. Oh, I found it. And look at that. It's like now it feels just like a brightly lit like schoolroom or something. I always thought that these places were too dark. This is like actually like incredibly, like there's an interesting feeling of relief to being in an environment that is like so dark and then going just into a lit building. Alright, one more time. Uh-oh. I'm still on call for my job, so if this text message... Yep. Alright, well, I guess that's the stream, because it's probably going to be a while before I come back on. I will have this up and running again from work. Hang on, my hard drive is coming back online. Okay, am I back? Am I live? I think I'm live. I love babysitting monitors for 40 minutes. I think it's cool to babysit monitors for low traffic APIs where 19 errors happen. Okay, let's see. Floor 2, bug pickup, transform. Could not resolve track. Invalid named index Riley for base type object. I don't know what that means, but I will assume that I can keep playing. So I'm in my funny little level. All these guys are dead. Let's see, I'm gonna pause my stream. Let's hope I don't get more text messages. Okay, here I am in the video game world. Let's see if this is still navigable. Who are you? Wait, hang on. This needs... Does this have... Wait, does this have the right thing? Because this should not have the emissive texture. It should have the... I don't think it does. It should have this texture. Or material. Alright, let's go to... grav gun. It's taking its very sweet time. And someday I might even be able to select this. Can I select anything? Oh, I just can't select the one thing I want to select. Okay. Elevator. Oh, it's because, okay, it's because this is locked and loaded. Okay, but I need the other gem material. I don't think that actually did anything. I think they are the same material. Because I want it to be clear that you can do this. I wonder what I can do. Maybe I can just attach those things to the sides of it, or put one on top of it, maybe? Hopefully the platforming gets more complicated. See, I also need the gun to not be aiming forward when the player is doing a front flip. I'll add that to my list of bugs now that we're back exactly where I was before. Stow gun during front flip. Okay, well I think this game... Well, I guess I can't really say it has more than 2 hours of content yet, since I've only played for like 50 minutes, I think, total. So this is what I need. I should probably... I know what I should do. I should fade out the reflections. Or fade out the... What should I do, actually? Maybe I should just make it so that large objects don't have refractions like this. Like this, it doesn't really add much. I could just have a multiplication. Or well, I guess I would still need to sample the screen. But okay. I don't know how easily the player will keep track of that. But basically, once they get down, they need to shoot the elevator again to come up here. Oh, right. Another place where an enemy can be, let's see, grav, gun, level. Some enemies can aggro through walls and floors. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I like the color scheme that I chose. There's a lot of green and red. I think it should probably be like blue and purple. Yeah, I should probably just set the refraction here to 0. Yeah, what would it even affect? Oh right, okay, unlock this. I don't need to be stupid. And let's see if I can, oh wait, and also get rid of that. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it to 0. Oh, you can accidentally undo it. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, which one of these was I supposed to go down? Hang on, I'm almost certain that I actually added a grate there, specifically because, yeah, because otherwise you fall straight down the whole way. So I'm gonna add that grate back. Wait, wasn't it? It was literally here, wasn't it? What did I call it? What is this called? Grading. I'll just say grav, or yeah, let's put this as another bit of feedback for the grav gun level. Vents 2. Because I remember specifically, I made it so that there would be a grate here until you got the until you beat the level, and then it would clear out, so that way if you wanted to come back and explore, you would have shortcuts that you can go through. I did something like that. There we go. So that's also one where it's probably trivial with the high jump and the wave shot. And also this level kind of sucks, or this little area. Oh, Christ. Hang on. That's also another thing. I hate that grate, because you can ledge grab the top of the grate more easily than the bottom of the grate. So that's events 3. I guess it's not a grate, it is just a vent. But okay, what is the way to do this? Maybe... This level sucks. And then I'm pretty sure... Okay, so I looked into all of that. And also I need to fix this vent. So let's say camera does not work in very narrow spaces. Or camera clips narrow camera clips in short, narrow spaces. Kind of nice to see the environment again. Maybe I'll have to make it like first person, because there it's like very closed in. How do I get out of here? Oh, right, there's a thing right here. And then you can just... Oh, and then the frame rate dies while I touch that. Also need to fix this again. So yeah, let's just put that. So elevator kills frame rate at the top. I think it's just something to do with the like the vertex density of these two colliders. But okay, and then we have our final thing. I did not get any ammo. Hang on. Let's also put some ammo for the grav gun. Guaranteed there. Because the pistol takes precedent, or the pistol oftentimes will be the one that's considered more important. But here, you absolutely must have at least some gravity gun rounds to beat this guy. Wait, why is he... Why are they not, Hang on. I need to... Enemy didn't aggro when I... Did not aggro when I shot it. Uh-oh. Oh, right, and those guys also kill the frame rate. So I'm going to implement object pooling for projectiles. And so all of these are just to make the existing game good, just to make the things that currently exist inside the game. Never mind any, like, other content that I could potentially add. Get out of here. I want to shoot this thing. There we go. And most important thing, get out of the way, because I need my... Why does that thing kill the frame rate so much? At least I think it's what's killing the frame rate. These guys are so annoying to deal with. Wait, I just realized I have an entire gun that just... Look at that. Also, I could hear that guy... Hang on. Enemy walking sound still plays when gravity stunned. Why is this guy... Oh, yeah, that guy's still floating. Why is the frame rate so bad in here? Is it just because there's... Oh, it's because he was floating, I think? Hang on. I guess it must be. Because he... It maybe it's because the physics process is enabled for him then? Yeah, that's fun. I wanna have these guys as like a platforming challenge as well, because I don't think they can move. But then you can just like run on top of them for some sort of platforming thing. Wait, why is this... Oh, did I make this strobe? Wait, is there a secret thing there? I've completely forgotten what that was. Actually, where does that even go? Oh, it goes just to... Why did I make that? It's just a little right angle. I guess to make the world feel bigger. Because I guess, you know, there's like this area with like a bunch of doors. So just sort of like, ooh, what is in here? And then it's nothing. Like, that was the level. Goodbye. How long did that level take? Like 10 minutes? I guess I was going through it pretty briskly. Well, I was also taking notes of things that were bugged. Also, why does this look all weird now? Oh well. And there we are. We're out in the sun, I think. Yeah, there's sunlight. A little bit. Alright, now where do I go? I guess the last bits of content... Oh wait, did I ever go up the plateau? I don't think I did that. I should have done that first, because then I would have gotten the hover scooter. I'm so dumb. Also, what is this? Oh, another thing. What chunk even is this? Oh well, there's just some chunk with a wardrobe that's in the wrong place. It probably shouldn't even have a wardrobe here anyway. Ah, thank you. Yeah, I recently implemented a day-night system. Why are these people floating here? Oh, it's because... Right, it's because these fountains used to be bigger, so he was standing on it. Alright, so this little village area here, I'll have to figure out. Or I'll have to keep track of where it is and come back and put that stuff back. Let's see. I guess I'll go there, because that's closer. And then I'll do that level. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, and I think the day-night cycle adds a lot, because it just makes it so that there's... I don't know, it kind of multiplies the number of cool vistas you can get. Maybe I should have just added a motorcycle instead of the hover scooter, because I'm thinking about how the player's going to cover all these distances. And even with the hover scooter, it's kind of slow because it only goes downhill. But I guess I can just have, I guess I'll just deal with it. The real solution is to just add more stuff to the game so it doesn't feel like you're walking through so much empty space. Hi, Alex. The jam is still going. It's the official deadline, I think, is still February, though I think the host is willing to extend it just whenever. But yeah, I'm probably going to be... Basically, this is going to be my last stream of the year, and then I'm going to start up sometime in January. But I figured it'd be good to take a break from it, because like right now, I don't even have ideas for what to do in the game, or I guess motivation to do it. So now I'm just running through and getting, I guess, trailer footage and also compiling a list of bugs for everything I find. Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to not do any sort of, well, yeah, I guess there's feature freeze. Where am I? I'm trying to get to that thing. And I don't know if I have the climbing stamina. Yeah, I don't think I got the stamina for that. Just barely made it. See, and this thing doesn't have the right texture. Also, where am I? Wasn't it? Wait, actually, where? Genuinely, where am I? I have no idea where this is. I do, however, think I see a little bit of yeah, I think that's not supposed to be there. Yeah, I guess there's plenty of room in here for climbing stuff, because that could be fun. Is this accurate? I guess that's accurate. And I haven't put any bugs here. And my day-night cycle broke a lot of my environment overrides, so that's a bug that I'm not even going to bother with writing down because, well, I just know that it happens. Wait, how did this work? I don't think... How do I get up there? Yeah, I'll figure that out someday. Yes, like in this area, there's supposed to be no ambient light, so it's just a flat... So he would just be lit as a completely black silhouette. But, yeah, my day-night cycle currently takes precedence, or control over it. Alright, let's just get past him and... I should probably just, hang on, I should probably just put that on the ground. I'll say that, or I'll write that down. I think it's chunk 54. Just put the... Wait, does this still not work? Oh no, it does work. And I guess if the player had the, yeah, if the player had the wave shot, they could just cheat there. Wait, hang on. Yeah, I've definitely also had trouble with baseline noise, which you can probably hear from the baseline noise in the audio here. But yeah, I generally have I generally just play music so loud that it or it's just louder than the noise floor to hopefully cancel it out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix this shadow aliasing here. It's still very strange that the... But okay, I think... Wait, does this actually have the normal bias now? Oh, okay. I should have added normal bias, I think, there. Oh well. Ah, okay. Yeah, that could be an option. Oh. Let's see, and I wonder if the player will be able to figure that out. Hopefully they should. It is just called a time gun. Oh wait, I should make this easier to get out of, I think. Or end noise with no adjustments. Ah, okay. That could be an option. Yeah, so here's another area where the lighting is currently broken. Because it's supposed to be completely pitch black in here. Oh, wait, that should probably be deactivated when the player goes into this. Do I have any good codes? I guess this one's okay. Also, here I need to add, I'm gonna add an area, or an arena, or something to block the player. Ah, okay. Yeah, that sounds like it'd be sort of a finicky thing to deal with. Oh, whoops. Why is this closed? This should not be closed. So that's just genuinely a bug. Alright, let's go to here. Let's see how that's hooked up, because this should not be closed here. Okay, I'm seeing a few things here. First off, hang on. Okay, so so it's as if the capacitor had been retrieved already. That's not good. Doors untoggled. Oh, this is broken. I think. Yeah, this thing is completely broken. Oh wait, no. It was just messed up. I think I know why, actually. Let's see, does this capacitor... Is that active? Voice meter banana. Okay, interesting. And I'll take this. Let's see what that did. That seems to have broken everything. Okay, so this still kind of works. So let's see. So that was the capacitor power did not work. Oh, and I saw that I could ledge grab onto enemies still. Oh, nice. Is this thing still alive? Wait, no, this thing is dead. It's just floating. Oh, no, it is alive. He had me fooled. And I got a nice Joker coat from that. Wait, why is the climbing is so jank on this wall? Look at that. That's... Wait. No, that's actually like... I think there's something wrong with the actual climbing there. Okay, but I'm gonna say... How should I write this up in the bug? Oh. So this is chunk 54. Let's call it the, so near the end at the fork thing, the player just climbs weird. I don't like it. Wait, why is my mouse not captured? Oh wait. Okay, interesting. My mouse wasn't even in the window still. There's something weird about the camera on moving platforms, I think. I'll also just write that down. Yeah, just the camera doesn't move in a way that I like. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'll probably be back up to streaming shortly after New Year's. But yeah, so enjoy the festivities. I don't have too many big plans, but hopefully whatever you do, you have fun with it. And now we're back to reality. And it's a beautiful midday. See, I wonder if I can take down that really insane enemy that's in here. Did I save? I think I saved recently. Yuck, and that... Yeah, so here the shadow moves enough that it's kind of jarring when it does that. Maybe I should change whether the shadows move gradually or in chunks based on your position. Because it's only certain areas that I want it to move like this. And so if I don't need it, I don't want it. Wow, he's just going for a ride. Uh-oh. I don't even know if this will do enough damage to this guy. Because I think each of these does like 5 points of damage. Maybe I should just run. I'll just yeah, I'll just not get near that guy. I think there's some side content that I could do, but I think I've kind of proven to myself that there's at least, well, have I proven that there's 2 hours of content? I guess so, because I haven't even gone up to the plateau yet. But okay, so I guess to get to like a 6 to 10 hour mark, I don't really need that much more content. See, I think the main thing I need is the sleeping system, a way to view the current time in-game, and then stars, and that makes the day-night cycle done. And then the actual like plot for the story. Because I need an actual content, I need that thing. A few side quests at least. And then a way of tying that all together into the main story. Yeah, I guess. Okay, so I guess if I pause for a couple weeks to re-energize and just, I guess maybe just like write down things that I think of, and then come back into it next month, I can probably, hopefully, finish out the rest of the game content before February, because that would be nice. Or at least, like, make a complete feeling game by then. You know, I guess the camera just doesn't... The camera is just a little bit too aggressive in following the player's vertical movement, I guess is my main issue with it. I think as the player goes up, it should be less eager to follow them than when they go down, because they're already near the bottom of the screen. I'll put that down in my camera moves weird thing. So camera should follow less when the player jumps. Yeah, less aggressively. That's a fun one. Who knew I could make such fun levels? Ooh, that was nasty. I like that frame death right when I was loading this. Also, I think what I need to do is I need to really, because like this is way too far for this to be loaded. Like so I have a thing in my to-do list of like 3 levels of detail. And basically what it would be is the first, like the most distant level is just like low res, like low poly versions of all the meshes that are viewed from like as far away as you want, like from here. You know, viewing that little thing over there, or those rocks. Like that's the lowest level of detail. And then the next lowest would be basically all of the geometry, but none of the like active entities, or at least most of the geometry. And then the final level of detail, like when you actually enter the chunk, would be all of the active entities. or maybe like within like 100 meters of the boundaries of the chunk. Well, I wonder if it should actually be custom per chunk, because some custom chunks, you only need the stuff inside of it the moment that it's actually entered. Like if it's a building or something, I don't need to have everything inside the building active when you're 100 meters around it. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that. I'll put that down in my to-do list. So 3 levels of detail. I just realized instead of having custom boundaries for everything, I could just set like an outdoor versus indoor chunk. So indoor would mean like, for example, this could be indoor chunk or an indoor chunk where like, unless you're actually inside the building, nothing inside the building is loaded. So like right here it would load stuff. Let's see, do I want to go through the work of going here? I guess I will. Yeah, this level's pretty easy. Though honestly, I should probably just add checkpoints. That was incredibly lucky. Okay, so I was worried that this was redundant with, there's another level where you hit switches to get moving platforms going, but I think this one builds up to a higher challenge at that last one. Though this is also a very simple level right now, and the foreman doesn't say anything, so this is entirely pointless. So let's say, what chunk is this? Foundry. Implement the foreman, add texture to lava, add more checkpoints, and also more stuff to do. Like, because I think this would be a neat little like mini hub world for like having like multiple characters in here who want different things instead of just like one linear gauntlet. Also, is this thing like, does this thing just like not have collision for the camera? I guess it doesn't. I'll just put that in my bugs. So mass lacquer foundry, no camera collision. Also, does this have texture? Oh, this is just missing textures. I'm pretty sure. Let's see, area node is useful for custom scene between player and point of interest. Yeah, that would make sense. Because right now what it does is anytime the player moves more than a couple meters, it'll go through each of the all of the bounding boxes for all the chunks. And so that gives a sort of approximation of the of areas. Though I don't know if the performance is actually like important for that. Like, 'cause I think I could probably have areas for like, especially like indoor things like this. It would be nice to just have like a proper area that's like, instead of trying to draw it with cubes, just like if you enter this cylinder, the level loads, or this cylinder plus this cube. Yeah, because I think I do want some sort of hybrid thing of like the chunks controlling their level of detail broadly, and then specific, like maybe like each of these like larger areas that are still inside chunks also having some control over like what's loaded. And then I also have all the individual things like the fact that characters don't animate until you're pretty close to them. So like these guys are moving, and I think at about that point they stop. Somewhere around here, where it's basically impossible to tell. Unless they're sitting. Actually, that'd be a good place to check. Ah, dang, I missed it. Basically, another bug that I haven't seen yet, but does exist, is for sitting guys, if you spawn far away from them, they'll still be standing because there's no animation, and then you walk close and then they sit down. But let's see. Yeah, I still need to go through my chunk system and make sure that it's still... See, that's a bit funky. Right, I guess that worked. That worked when when the materials were the same. Or maybe when the shadows weren't. What exactly is this? I guess there's just Z fighting because of the shadows. Let's mark that down. Z fighting on railroad bridge pieces. Man, I'm not even done, like, enumerating the bugs in the game. Ah. That's interesting. Yeah, and I do actually have a telescope, so I may want to consider that. Or how I would want to go about that. Maybe, though I'll probably just let the player view like the low LOD areas. Because a lot of this stuff is pretty low poly anyway. Oh, this one's really going. Oh man. I should probably not allow that. Well, I'll just write it down. Maybe I'll just let that go. Mm-hmm. And also the player doesn't quite match the motion of it. So the player like moves in a smaller circle while this moves in the full circle. Which is still something I need to figure out why that happens. What is that? There's something weird with that ledge. I don't know if I need linear there. I'll just say, oh. Yeah, I don't think I need that. So let's just remove linear from shop descriptions. I didn't even test the shop in the main area. All right, resume. Oh, weird. Yeah. So if I go back to here, and then I press resume again. Yeah, yuck. Okay. So it needs to, so the shop goes out of focus. Let's see. A similar bug to the dialogue as a whole, which is when you unpause, it also exits that. So let's do a damage up, this up, this up. Why did I put this in the game again? Oh well. That's funny though. Alright, I want, what do I want? Armor maybe? Oh, I just realized I have a bunch of gems. I can do whatever I want here. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Alex. Have a good day. And I'm still divided on whether or not I want the player to actually be able to buy those upgrades. Because I think, well, I guess I should let them. Because otherwise there's nothing else that you can really buy with your collectibles. Oh, I don't have any ammo. Oh yeah, also a funny bug that I found. Hang on, I'm gonna save here. And then let's... Boom. That kills you instantly. Because the door... Well, it can kill you instantly. Because the door, like, pushes you through the ground, and that's now considered something that kills you. Because I didn't want the player getting pushed through the ground. So let's just mark that down. Opening crates can crush you. And this is a time where the day-night cycle does not favor the player, because now they have to do all of this with no shadows to help indicate things. Yeah, now I'm like invincible. Oh right, I just remembered that I made a special object that makes it so that you can't stand on certain surfaces. And you can't climb on it either, which is, wait. Well, I'm seeing a thing here that doesn't quite look right. Let's go to, let's go to my bug list. So going up the plateau. So the objects where the player can't stand on them cause them to freak out when climbing on it. Oh. Also, I'm going to put that down. There's like an annoyingly large margin. So I think the player should be able to, well, or at least there should be a sound that plays, because right now it feels like it sometimes just closes. Wait, when did I put this here? This is neat. Where do I hit a switch? Right there. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm going to get up to the top of this plateau, and I'm going to consider that the end of this stream. See if I can get these guys down. So that guy goes. That guy goes. That guy goes. Yeah, I need like 20 rounds here. And then I can get an upgrade from someone. Oh, Christ. I should also make it so that the player doesn't freak out so much when they're like there. I think this is yeah, I think what I'll do, well, let's just say prevent flickering when aiming or when locking on. Prevent flickering between different poses. When locking onto something directly below. Prevent flickering between poses. I think I know how I do that. Since the poses are a bit flexible because there's also IK to point the gun in the exact right direction, I can just have it so that there's a little bit of like wiggle room in each direction, I guess. Like whether something is in front of you and below you or behind you and below you, they can sort of overlap a little bit. So that way it doesn't need to flicker between them. Which I was meaning to do anyway, because I want the player to be able to aim slightly like, or with a little bit less flickering. Well, I guess when you're doing something manually, there's not really any flickering. So I guess that's fine, because you also can't lock on to something directly behind you. And here's another place where I could do something. Oh yeah, also it's a very good case study in how much work I've put into over here versus over here. Because that's basically the only stuff in this entire like half of the map. Other than that. Yeah, so I think I need, what, maybe like 4 or 5 times as much stuff to get up to like a satisfying level. Let's see, and this is the same, okay, so this is that shadow aliasing that's parallel to the light. I'm not sure why it's moving like that. Like, is it already moving smoothly? It is. And yuck, look at that. Yeah, I do really want to investigate more, but I guess it's not bad enough that I should really like dedicate resources to it beyond what I already have. But okay, I've gotten to my funny little town. There's not much that could there surely aren't more bugs. I've added like 70. Alright. But I think this is a wonderful place to say that I am now, I've now played the game and gotten most of the content out of it. And in that time, not a whole lot happened, but that's okay. Eventually I'll make more cool stuff. And properly implement the music, because there's still music, but I still don't like listening to it. It's so repetitive. And let's also just, I guess we can just copy all these errors, put them in. Let's see. All right, that's my bugs. And then I guess I'll be back starting January. I don't know how long exactly it'll be, but it'll be a little while. But this was fun. Who knows? Well, I guess when we come back, I'll probably just start working on all these bugs. I think that's probably more important. And then I can start working on like nice content and stuff. And that should be okay. I'm pretty happy with how much... I'm pretty happy now that I've actually like played it a bit. How much stuff is in here already, you know, because it feels like there's at least a couple hours of stuff to do. So with that in mind, that sort of helps me be willing to narrow down the scope of the game to be like, you know, 6 to 10 hours. But yeah, hope to see you in January. Bye for now.